Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner, and this is my review for 90 Day Fiance The Other Way. Okay, The Other Way. Season 1, Episode 5. I know you're like, girl, it's summer. Why you in a sweater? Because my air conditioner is Antarctica and it made my apartment cold as hell. And I don't mind the coldness, so that's why I'm wearing the sweater. And I don't want to cut my air off because then it'll get warm. So, yeah. Anyway, so if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird. Jaybird. Dun, 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 dun. And all that good shit. Do not forget you can also follow me on social media on my IG, okay, J_Lee's_corner. I'm also on Twitter. I'm on Facebook, but all of the links to follow me to my P.O. box, to my Teespring website to get hoodies and sweatshirts and mugs. Hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and mugs, all that goodness. You know, who sing the theme song. Everything you need to know is in the description box. Okay? But let's get started. Okay. Now, I feel like for 90 Day Fiance, y'all really know all the people. So, I didn't really pull up no pictures that much. But, I mean, let's see if I can find it. Because I'm like, sometimes y'all may forget. So, first up, we had, I can use a new picture of them. Because it's Tiffany and Ronald. So, Tiffany and Ronald, you know, Tiffany is the one where here we go, she has a whole fiance, okay, who is in Africa and he is in rehab, okay? And that is Tiffany and that is Ronald. So she and her son, her little 9-10-year-old son, has moved to Africa. They're in Africa, okay? So we see, of course, Ronald is still in rehab. So his mom meet them at the airport. And the son like, oh my God. And he runs to this strange woman, who was his new grandmother. And the mama, the grandma seems happy to see them or whatever. The kid seems happy. Girl, they strangers who are like family. You know what I'm saying? But they say that family is who you pick and choose, and people who you share the same blood with, those are relatives. So, girl, I guess say this is an exchange family. It's exchange. No, exchange. Y'all know what I mean. It's late. It's midnight. Well, almost 12:30. So, you know, Tiffany said how her and his mom bonded. Okay, they became very, very close because they had been leaning on each other the whole time he has been in rehab. And that can bond somebody when the son is in rehab, is in prison, is in jail, is in locking and this is gone for some period of time. And so the girlfriend and the mama usually have to just have. That's how me and the bad guy mama got so close, because every time you went away, okay, for one thing or the other, a couple times, they was calling me like, okay, we need this has to happen, we need you to call this. So sometimes the girlfriend, because she's the one that's doing all the leg work to do whatever, they bond with the mama. My hair tied up and you can see the little clip. Oh wait, where's this clip at? Because I still have not combed my hair today. We're gonna take this out because it's just getting on my nerves. Anyway, so you know, so if y'all see a piece hanging, girl, y'all see a piece hanging, don't tease me. Anyway, so she brings up how, you know, she wants to see if he's actually changed. She wants to be sure that he's not, you know, just a little bit fixed and not a whole bunch fixed. Because she calls him, of course, oh, I'm so happy to talk to you. You're here. I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. And so they get to the rehab, the son and the rehab dude, the gambling, burglarizing rehab man is happy to see Daddy. Oh, my boy, my boy. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. It really, really, really was so cute. At the same time, you just sitting there wondering, like, is this gonna work out? Like, I feel like I cut my lip, but I feel like she should have dated him for like 6 more months, even from the two different countries, for 6 more months with him out of rehab before her and her son flew there to get married. But it is what it is. So, you know, the sponsor then talks to, you know, Tiffany and Ronald, because again, they Oh, I was so happy. Oh, I loved you so much. I miss you so much. That was all fine and good. But the sponsor was like, let's chit chat, okay? We need you to understand, like, he's been doing good. He's been here for 6, 7 months or whatever. However, let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? He may relapse and you have to be prepared for that, you know what I'm saying? When the whole euphoria of this wedding wears off, one addiction can be, can be replaced with another. She's like, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, his gambling can be replaced with alcoholism, with, what did you say? He said alcoholism or something. Alcoholism, but it's something else, okay? It can be anything. It can be a sexual addiction, alcoholism, drugs, or whatever. But it can just manifest in a different way. He may not be gambling and burglarizing, okay, up in these streets, but he can be doing other things that he's addicted to. Okay, it can be an addiction to anger or whatever. Oh my God, I can't believe. I want this to work. I hope it works. Well, you should have thought about that before you got to Africa, okay? Anyway, he tells him how you really have to be a support system for him, which means supporting him, but also paying attention to if he's doing anything that seems addictive. Okay, because if he is doing something that seems addictive, then he would need to get help for that. And you can't look for his only addiction to be the gambling stuff. I say, girl, because he said, his driving goal this whole time since he's been here has been you. Like, you have been the driving force for him being better, because he wanted to be in a better position and a better situation and a better mind state for Tiffany. So God forbid if he loses Tiffany, he may spiral back on into burglarizing and gambling. And I said, well, you know what? Sometimes that happen. They burglarize and they gamble all up and through, and then they lose their girlfriend, and that may happen, but it was what it was. So we then see, what's his boy name? Corey and Evelyn. Corey, has packed up his stuff. Pack your shit, and get out. So we see before he leaves, he video chats Evelyn, who is in Ecuador. And then, like, I sold all my stuff. I quit my job, and I'm coming there tomorrow. And she's like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then he like, so I'm gonna come there and everything gonna work out, right? Now he wants to propose to her, but he says the last time he proposed to her, she got upset because he proposed. She got upset, even though she got upset seeing the ring, knowing he was going to propose. Why are you moving to her country to propose if the last time you did it, she got mad? Like, if y'all have not had a conversation about getting married, why are you moving there to propose? I don't understand it. Anyway, when he said, like, I'm gonna be there, we're gonna have a great life, it's all gonna work out fine. And she said, yeah, and if it doesn't, we're both young enough to, what I'm saying, move on with life and live long lives. And he was like, well, you don't sound too, confident that things are gonna work out. And she doesn't. She's real, like, okay, you come here and whatever. We may work out or we may not. You giving up your whole life to be here. Okay, that ain't okay. You want me to pack you on the back? She don't care. He sees she don't care, but he loves her because I'm assuming she must have a nice vagina, okay? Because she doesn't have any money. She doesn't live in a glamorous place. It seems like where she lives is really third world country, but still comfortable for her because that's where she's from. But you, girl, it looked like sometimes she don't comb her hair, so I'm not sure. Anyway, he like, I'm leaving my whole life behind for you, and you saying hopefully things work out. And she saying, what you want me to do? Pat you on the back. I'm saying, if you don't want to come, you don't have to come. And he like, wait, this about a bitch. She's so nonchalant about it. I don't see why he going. It's the weirdest thing. However, he does realize she isn't 100% vested. He realizes that, but he goes anyway. Okay, he packs up his stuff. He still flies to Ecuador. Even though his parents at the airport, like, it's so sad to see you go, son, because you might not come back. He coming back, because she gonna say no. He gonna come back poor and broke and have to borrow money from y'all and live with y'all. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, so he get to Ecuador, to the airport, and she ain't nowhere in sight. He's like, Evelyn? Anybody say Evelyn? Producers? Nobody? Cameraman? Anyone seen that? Is she here? Evelyn? He called her phone. He like, hey, I'm here. I'm on the first level. Like, are you upstairs? She's like, no, I'm in where she's in somewhere else, not even nowhere near where he is. He's like, well, why aren't you here? She said, you can catch the bus to get here. Like, you a grown man. You tough. You strong. Catch the bus to get here. He like, it is dangerous here. Like, he don't speak the language. He like, you hear stories about people getting on these buses and getting robbed and killed because they be looking for Americans who come there. And she said, you fine. See when you get here. And I'm looking like, oh, bruh, she don't care. She gives zero fucks. Any, and I get her thinking like, you a man, come here and be strong. But he don't speak the language, homegirl. Like, why would you not go get that man? He flew there. Okay, he flew. You can at least meet him at the airport to say, hey, let's get to where we got to go. And he gave you damn near 40 grand. For 40 grand, you should be at the airport. But Corey's stupid because she's shown him that she don't care. She's shown him that she wants his money. She's shown him that she can do without him and don't really need him. But because she also has shown him what that mouth do, she know he coming after me. Okay, and so when he said it's dangerous, she said, okay, see you when you get here, and like not even like just girl. I would have been back home. I would have booked me a whole flight back home and said, you ain't gonna never see me no more. And I would have went back to the States and got me a new vagina. But he ain't want to do that. He said, no, I gotta get this vagina right here because it's what I want. And so that was all that happened with them. So we have a new couple, okay, a whole new couple, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to pronounce this dude's name wrong as soon as I find his picture. Okay, here it is. So this is Jihoon. I think it's Jihoon. I told y'all know I'm horrible. And he lives in South Korea. He's 29 years old. He is a used phone dealer. Okay, he buys phones, fixes them up, and resells them. Girl, I guess so. And he lives with his parents. Now, he has met 22-year-old Deavan. And he met her, I'm thinking it was like a Tinder app or something like that. And so, this is Deavan. Okay? Let me make her picture a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. So, Deavan Jihoon. I'm gonna mispronounce his name because I thought I wrote down Javon at first, and that's not what it is. Anyway, Deavan is 22, so she's 22, he's 29, and I think it was Tinder because he said he was on some little app looking for girls. It was a new app he found, and you swipe one thing if they pretty, you swipe the other way if they not, which means yes and no. I'm like, I think that's Tinder. Anyway, so he said that's Korean guy's dreams, Western girls. And I said, oh, okay. First of all, his lips look like they may have a disease, or I don't know if he just maybe got some lip piercings and took them out, but his lips scared me. Okay, he needs some chapstick or something like that. So he said they talked for about 3 months every day via this app and via like a translator thing because he didn't speak English much or she didn't speak Korean. So text she didn't she know what was being said. So that's how they were communicating for 3 months every day. And then he booked a flight to go to America. He said that I didn't know if it was a setup or a scam. It could have been somebody trying to steal my organs. I don't know, but I went anyway. Don't go if you think somebody's taking your organs. Just cancel that trip. Anyway, he says, before I met her, I was free. Now I'm fucked. I said, why you fucked? Like, what's going on here? So I was like, that's kind of crazy. So we then meet Deavan, who like, I'm 22 years old. I have a 3-year-old daughter or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And the daughter seems to be a bit of a terror. Like, she seems to need a little bit of an ass, but she seems like if she was like on top of the table throwing stuff. I'm like, ain't you her mama? You don't snatch her little ass off that table. Get your ass down. I said it on TV. Get your ass down, little girl. Or let her fall and bump her damn head. Anyway, so again, she said, I was dating somebody. I was in a relationship. It ended. I was mad. And I said, I'm done with American guys. She's like, I had dated a few Asian, Korean, Chinese dudes in the past because I liked them. And I downloaded an international dating app. I said, oh, international. All right. And she, seen him. And they were talking or whatever. He came to to visit her in America, and she said they had a whole bunch of drink that first night, had some good old fun, and what happened? She got pregnant on the first night. They had sex the first night he was in America, and she got pregnant. And he was here for 3 weeks. They've only spent a total of 3 weeks together in person. She got pregnant within them 3 weeks. Girl, you see, you can't be out here giving up vagina without no condoms. Like, you just can't do that. Ain't nothing worse than getting pregnant by a stranger. Because you stuck with them forever. And I'm like, so that's what you meant by I'm fucked. Because he now has a whole baby with a whole stranger. Okay? Anyway, she say, she didn't feel good like a couple days before he was going to go back to town. Because he was here for maybe like 3 weeks. Was it 3 weeks? He was here for a short while. And then she said she wasn't feeling good when, and so he jokingly said, remember you're pregnant. And so they said, ha 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 ha. She took a test, positive. He did not believe her. So he then made her pee on the stick in front of him. And she said, you can't blame him because again, he did not know me. I'm a whole stranger. And she said 6 positive pregnancy tests later, he realized, okay, yeah, she's pregnant. And this is my thing, but how it's his baby? You know what I'm saying? Like, they say they've only spent a total of 3 weeks together in person. So my thing is, did you get pregnant so fast that that must have been an amazing pregnancy test to know that you were pregnant, only 2 weeks pregnant. Let's hope she not bamboozling him and it ain't his baby, because I just feel like you can get pregnant the first day. You absolutely can get pregnant the first day. But I'm like, do pregnancy? Well, I guess some pregnancy tests can guess at the. I don't know. I just feel like, right, girl? I don't know. Anyway, that girl, her uterus. Uh, so he went back to Korea, and she's like, I assumed that I wouldn't hear from her ever again. But he called me when he got home and said, saying, okay, you're pregnant, so now we have to get married. And I'm like, oh, I guess so. So she's currently 7 months pregnant, and she says when she has the baby, and the baby is 7 weeks old, she's going to move to Korea to be with him in Korea. He lived with his mom and daddy and the dog. She lived with her mama, her sister, and her baby. And he is a telephone resale salesman in Korea, in his parents' house. Okay. Anyway, she brings up how she went to Korea for a week after they found out she was pregnant. And she said it was not a good experience. The parents were like kind of not open to her. The parents were kind of upset. The parents were still shocked that she was pregnant. The daddy said, I just didn't think people would get pregnant that fast. Well, they do when they don't use condoms. Okay, tell your son to use condoms next time. The mama said how, for her, she's like, I always thought for my daughter-in-law, I will be able to ask her for anything that I want. I can't even communicate with her. You know what I'm saying? So for her, she's like, she don't even speak our language. So I get how you can be like, my son was talking to some girl, he went to America and came back and now she's pregnant. That is a lot to take in, within a Korean family. I would be the same way if somebody said, oh, your nephew was talking to so-and-so, now she's pregnant. I need a DNA test ASAP. Okay, is what I would have said. But, they are coming to the States to stay for 2 weeks to get to know her a little bit better before she moves to Korea with them. And she's like, we're going to meet up in Vegas because she lives in Utah. And she's like, there's nothing to do in Utah. It's cold in Utah, so they want to go to Vegas so the parents can have stuff to do. I say, girl, they Korean. They going to just want to just go to the casino. Just saying. Anyway, and that was it for these two here. I just hope that's his baby. Something in me is saying, what if it isn't? Okay, it may not be his baby. I hope it is. Next up, Jenny and Sumit. I thought I had a new picture of them, but I guess I don't. Jenny. And where is our friend Sumit? Okay, so I had a better picture. I just don't know where it is. Anyway, Jenny and Sumit is over there in the Gibson having the time of their lives. Basically, they were just, it's the last one. That was easy. Oh, I'm almost done. Okay. Hey, almost done. Anyway, so Jenny and Sumit, are in India. They had their apartment. She went there. We woke up the next day. We were in a fantastic mood. Did y'all have sex? I think they had sex, but they was also happy because they woke up together. I mean, I get it. I'm happy. Anyway, neither here nor there. So they're going shopping because she says I only have Americanized clothes and I need some, Indian style clothes. And I hope that's the right way to say that. I'm not sure. Anyway, so they riding on the rickshaws like all up and through town. Oh my god, no, what am I doing? It was like SpongeBob or Mr. Krabs just caught up in the mixture. And so because they drive really fast there, like everyone's honking horns, honk honk, beep beep, and it's like this weaving in and out of traffic. I'm like, I would be scared too. But they get to like, the store, whatever, and for the most part, Summit wants her to dress more traditional, and she doesn't want that. And so when they're picking out the clothes, he's picking out more traditional garb. She doesn't like it. I don't want it like an old auntie. You are 60 years old. Like, you are the epitome of somebody's old auntie. And not even old as in, oh, you old ass. I just mean you're 60. You literally are someone's old auntie, like an older auntie. Like, I don't. And then she's like, oh, this is hot. Yes, she said how I'm American and I don't want anyone telling me what to wear. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. He's trying to make me Indian. He's trying to make me look Indian. You are in India. And there is no way on God's green earth that you should have moved to India and thought that he's not going to want you to wear the traditional garb there. And I think he will want you to wear it when y'all are outside. I don't think he will want you to wear it in the house. But I think he's like, you need to have some pieces. So, and this is something else. She said, I'm already standing out like a sore thumb because I'm a tall white woman. So if you are more in the traditional garb, they may not recognize you as easily as they would, if you were in your regular clothes. So I feel like he is trying to say, okay, let's get you some outfits so that when you go out and you want to kind of blend in, this is what you should wear because no one will be looking at you weird. Because as they were riding around, people were looking like, what the hell is going on here? And he said how, most people will probably assume that he is her guide or her tour guide through the country or whatever, and they won't know that they're a couple unless they see them walking hand in hand and holding hands, what they were today. But I feel like she's a fool if she feels like she's gonna be there and not have to wear traditional clothes like that. That's just dumb. Ain't no point in you moving there if you're in a country where that's what the women do. And I don't think it means that she can't get other garb that's less traditional but still Indian style. And I hope, again, that's the right way to word things. But she is delusional. She feel like I don't want to wear anything he suggests. He's from there, and I feel like he's suggesting it for a reason. And I think you have to compromise and get like 3 pieces he want and then 3 pieces you want. And then we say, okay, if you're going out by yourself, just wear this because no one will really pay any attention to if you're wearing this, girl. But and that's really all that it was. Her saying, I don't want to be anyone to tell me what I want to wear because I'm not someone's old auntie. Yes, you are. No tea, no shade, but yes, you are. And that was the whole episode. So we have to see what happens on next week. I don't mind the hour shows. I know some people are like, oh, it should be 2 hours. It's not that much to give. I hate 2 hour shows because I have to get to work in the morning. So I'll be happy to live 1 hour. Okay. So thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Corner. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'm done. Peace.